This is Cosmic Cookie. I crave to be in the solution. 20 years of therapy over a 40-year time span. I took the lead with my therapist several months ago and created my own plan to heal my trauma. I didn't feel the need to see another special therapist as recommended by my psychiatrist. My psychiatrist told me I needed to find a specialist in trauma work. I started to, but I paused. I watched a lot of videos on YouTube, especially the Crappy Childhood Fairy channel. I did her free instructions on her website, The Daily Practice of Writing My Fears and Resentments. This was incredibly useful to me. After maybe a month or so, I was doing my thing, telling my therapist how I was going to heal my trauma. My traumas, both inflicted upon me and those I inflicted upon myself as I internalized my pain. I wrote up a list. Most of the things I was currently doing. My therapist's response was, "Slow down. One thing at a time, honey." The Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation. So many triggered, hypnotized by this trial. My first response was, I love Johnny Depp. I grew up with him. He feels like family. In my history of dating women, I know women can be abusive. In my history of dating men, I know I was abusive. I made so many cry. I am a weapon of mass destruction, and I've abused my body in ways maybe I'll get into later. Now, in love on a new level in my life at this moment, at a matured age, I would never want to make this man cry. So I pause. I saw yesterday Johnny Depp hit someone on set. Makes me so sad. How our traumas prevent us from experiencing love. I don't want these moments to pass us by. What happened to my person I thought I knew in Johnny? Trauma, drugs, a woman crapping in his bed. I hope that he can move past it. I hope we all can move past that drama, that soap opera, and get on with our lives and do positive, constructive things and be in the solution together. This is my personally created CPTSD trauma work. This is very personal, and everyone should create their own plan instead of relying on professionals that don't always know what's best for us. So I read this to my therapist several months ago. Suffering with a lot of guilt and shame, CPTSD trauma work. 11 years ago, I went through an experience that you would label delusion of guilt or sin. Not wasting time with the story. Delusional thinking is personal and no one's going to understand that. More important, to focus on the weight of this guilt and shame holding me back here and now. I haven't trusted my ability to love others or myself. I can't tell my boyfriend that I love him. I can show him, but I can't say the freaking words. Because honestly, I'm not sure. I'm in transition right now. I want to stop hiding, stop being afraid of losing. 1 year to heal and get onto my life purpose. 1, chanting and movement every day. 2, eat to nourish my body, not swallow and suppress pain with addictions to food. I have lost over 50 pounds in the last 6 months. 3, when I get triggered, I will remind myself there is space between my mind, my heart, my soul, gut. There are relationships between these parts of myself. I cannot logic my way out of my emotions. My intuition is very strong. I have heard my intuition all these years. It's the times when I did not take the appropriate action to match my intuition that I suffered grave consequences. So the big step is honoring my intuition with appropriate actions. And that can be very challenging in the moment. It's okay to retreat and respond at the appropriate time when I get triggered. But these days, I'm getting bolder and bolder and bolder. 4, I seek understanding. This leads to frustration and disappointment. Letting go is acknowledging that I will not always be understood, not even by myself. I can transform frustration into excitement to learn new ways to unfold myself. 5, learn my dysregulation. Emotional dysregulation feels like nothing, flatness, or the extreme of everything all at once. Simple behaviors become hard, and I get led around by others instead of choosing my own path. This leads to resentment. I have learned to wait before some actions. A good night's sleep helps bring further awareness. 6, acknowledgement journal. I need to see physical evidence of my small accomplishments like the step counter on my phone, internal validation. Actually, this one I don't need anymore because, my pants are falling off because I've lost so much weight, people. 7, pay off my debts financially and personally. I've paid off one of my credit cards. 8, stop torturing myself with psychobabble. There's a flip side to psychotherapy. 9, use my time in therapy to read my fears and resentments. My fears and resentments journal was very, very useful to me, and I'm not sure I'm going to need my therapist anymore. I'm not sure. I might be canceling the next appointment because I'm feeling so much more powerful in my own space and time and energy. Number 10, the last one on my list, is to express gratitude when and wherever possible. And I do that every day. This is Cosmic Cookie. I crave to be in the solution. We're soaking in it, people. Can you feel it?
Madge, the hands fell off this cloth.
Ah, you should be so lucky.
Oh, what'll I try for these?
Try everything and use Palmolive dishwashing liquid. It softens your hands while you do the dishes. You're soaking in it.
Dishwashing liquid?
It's Palmolive.
Mild?
More than mild. Makes heaps of suds that last. And like I said, Palmolive softens hands while you do the dishes.
Madge, I'm cuckoo over Palmolive.
That makes 2 of you.